Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming, and today's video will be opening up a box of Zendikar Rising. Earlier I tried to make a video of 2 pre-release kits, but I somehow managed to completely and utterly delete the video. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to whack the camera. Right, but it's like, I'll go over the rares real quick and show you the dice that I got. Really weird that we get this really cool one, but then there's this generic one. We'll quick go over these because I don't have very much time. Hold them up on the screen there for a moment so you guys can read them. Those were the promos. Here's the rares. Let's get them. There we go. Alright, we got... Let's move this back a bit. Got that. If you want to see what these cards are, I suggest just pause the video. Alright. Got to show off those and all that. So now let's open the box. Here we go. Yeah, both my pre-release kits were kind of lackluster on anything really good. Alright, let's open this up. Come on, please open. There we go. There's the box topper. I'll open that at the end of the video. Just set that there. Get these packs. Alright. 12 there. 12 there. 12 there. Alright. Really hoping to get those mythic legendary artifacts, and and the planeswalkers for my mythics here. Alright, I just need to get comfortable, guys. Sorry about shaking the camera and all that. Alright, let's move that there. Set that there because I'm going to be tossing commons in there. Let's set that there. Alright. It's going to be like that, huh? Okay. So I also figured out that there's 9 of these and they form a panorama. So, okay, there's our mountain, and here's our rare. We got a Skyclave Apparition. Cost 3, generic and 2 white. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owners create an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the converted mana cost of the exiled card. Alright, let's move these over out of the way so I can get a place to put my lands and my tokens. Go over our uncommons real quick. And commons, see if we get any alt arts. There's one. Alright. I'll try to go through these quickly. I don't know how long the videos will go for. Illusion token. Swamp. And our rare is Shadow's Verdict. Cost 5, 3 generic, 2 black. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creatures and planeswalker cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from all graveyards. Songmad Treachery. Oh, I'm not reading those. There we go. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't a alternate art. Also would like to pull the alternate art Lotus Cobra. In fact, I would just love pulling several Lotus Cobras. Garbage card. Got our really nice looking mountain. Foil Molten Blast. Scute Swarm, which I've seen videos where this is just broken on Arena. Cost 3, 2 generic and a green. Landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of Scute Swarm instead. Alright, those are the uncommons. Alright. Hopefully I don't end up deleting this video too, like I did my pre-releases. Alright, that's my favorite island in this set. Inscription of Insight. Cost 4 with kicker. Cost 4, 3 generic and a blue with kicker, which costs 4, 2 generic and 2 blue. Choose 1. If this spell was kicked, choose any number instead. Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. Scry 2, then draw 2. Target player creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the number of cards in hand. I think this here might be the best of the uncommon and common equipment. And I noticed that all the equipment have when they enter, attached to a creature. We got that. All right. There we go. There we go. Got our token. We got our planes. And we got the worst 1-drop red 2/2 that I've ever seen. Because what are you going to do with that 1 red mana that keeps going back to your hand? Wayward Guide Beast costs 1 red. Trample Haste. Whenever Wayward Guide Beast deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. It's a 2/2. Alright. We have a foil Hagar Constrictor, and our rare is Forsaken Monument, which is a mythic. Cost 5. Colors creatures you control get +2/+2. Whenever you tap a permanent for colorless, add an additional colorless. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. That's going to go in my Urza deck. Spikefield Hazard. Oh, yeah, I'm not reading the uncommons. Keep forgetting that. Got that. I've noticed also when I was opening up the pre-release packs that you can get more than one of the alternate arts in a pack. And it's like I pulled 2 commons in one pack that were alternate art and an uncommon. We got the island. We got a foil rare, Skyclave Shade. Cost 2, a generic and a black. With kicker 3, 2 generic and a black. Skyclave Shade can't block. If Skyclave Shade was kicked, it enters battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. Landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, if Skyclave Shade is in your graveyard and it's your turn, you may cast it from your graveyard this turn. And we have a Null Priest of Oblivion. Cost 2, generic and a black. with Kicker 4, with 3 generic and black, Menace lifelink. When Null Priest of Oblivion enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. I need to hurry up. Spent way too much time already on that. Ooh, I really like that mountain. Alright, we got a Hagra Mauling. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 black. This spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands. Destroy target creature. And it's enters tap land. Alright. Spoils of Adventure cost 6 for generic blue, a white and a blue. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. You gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. Wait, that's an uncommon? Oh, yeah. I thought that was a rare. My mistake. I'm just meh. Sorry about that, guys. I was thinking that was a rare for some reason. Here I am, not trying not to waste time, and I waste a lot of time just reading a freaking uncommon. Oh, we got our construct token. Forest and oh, the Lotus Cobra. Oh, that is a beautiful card. Cost 2, a generic and a green. Landfall when a land enters the battlefield under your control. Add 1 mana of any color. Lotus Cobra. Cobra. Yeah. Sorry, I had to. I grew up watching G.I. Joe, so yeah. We got one of those. Oh, that's a rare, so it gets to go there. So that's 2 in this one pack. All right. Now I need to get myself one of the old ones and one of the non-special art. All right, got Lavanya. I can't say the name right. Shield of Seagate. Cost 3, generic or white and blue. Legendary creature, Angel Wizard. Flying at the beginning of your combat on your turn. If you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent opponent controls until your next turn. It can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Sacrifice Lavala. Choose Hexproof or Indestructible. Creatures you control gain that until end of turn. Alright, now I really like to get the Planeswalkers. Have we gotten a Mythic yet? I don't think we got a Mythic yet. Oh, Forsaken Monument. That's our first Mythic. Never mind. Alright. We got that really neat forest. Foil Cinderclasm. Rolling Vortex, which is one I already have. Costs 2, a generic and a red. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, it deals 1 damage to them. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, Rolling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. Pay 1 red, and your opponents can't gain life this turn. Yeah. Oh, it's a mouse. Jaboa, that's what it is. Planes. We got the board wipe now. Or undo inversion, cost 8, 6 generic, and 2 white. Destroy all non-land permanents. Flips over to the tap land. Oh, we got the much better art for this one. Let's put it down there. Alright. I like the new negates art. I figured they wouldn't let negate rotate out. And we got an Archon of Emeria. Cost 3, 2 generic and a white. Flying. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Alright. Oop. And we got, another mythic. Turn Timber Symbiosis. Cost 7 for generic 3 green. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them into the battlefield. If that card has converted mana cost 3 or less, it enters with 3 additional counters on it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And here is where it does the 3, you lose 3 life. So, alright. Okay. No alt arts. We got a foil uncommon, Wind Rider Wizard, and our rare is Inscription of Abundance. Cost 2, 1 generic and a green. Kicker 3, 2 generic and a green. Choose one. If the spell was kicked, choose any number instead. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power amongst creatures they control. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Alright. No alt arts. Token. Planes and a foil alt art. Whatever. I'm not going to read that. And we got the buy box promo, which no one was able to get. Aura Skyclave Hierophant. Cost 4, 2 generic, a white and a black. Legendary creature, core cleric. Lifelink. Whenever Aura Skyclave Hierophant or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. Comments here. No alt arts. Garbage. We got the Whirlpool Island. Royal Eruption for foil. And we got a Shadow Skull Charger. Cost 3, generic 2 red, with kicker 2. Trample haste. If Shadow Skull Charger was kicked, it enters with a 1/1 counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, if Shadow Skull Charger doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it, return it to its owner's hand. Alright, so basically it's kind of that, I can't remember what it was, from the cons block. where you could pay a certain amount of mana and then it returns at the end of the turn. Alright, we got an alt art there. What was that green one there? I saw. No, okay. Alright, come on. Open up. We got the, ooh, then Hydra token. Forest. And, ooh. Oop, I'm losing cards over here. Just a second. Sorry about that. We got Verilzol, the Split Current. Costs X in green and blue. Verilzol enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. Okay. Whenever you cast a kick spell, you may remove 2 counters from Verilzol if... I can't say the name. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Alright. Oop, we got the Ruined Crab. I like the alt art of the Ruined Crab. Oh, don't grump. That's my dog. He's being a little grumpy. We got Maul the Skyclaves. Costs 3, 2 generic and a white. It's artifact equipment. When Maul the Skyclave enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has flying, and first strike. Equipped, 2 generic and 2 white. Alright. I think maybe I'll just start skipping the look for the alt arts and the commons, because I'm running out of time in this video. Oh, we got a foil. Oh, it's a foil dual land. The Craig Crown Pathway and... oh, it's a double land one. And the Timber Crown Pathway. Bright Climb Pathway. And the Grim Climb Pathway. We got that. Oh, it's not a foil. Put that there. Oh, there's 2 from that one. Okay. Finally, a Jace copy token. Swamp. And we got the Angel of Destiny. Costs 5, 3 generic, 2 white. Flying double strike. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, each player, Angel of Destiny, attack this turn, loses the game. And a roll rare is Soul Shatter. Costs 3, 2 generic and a black. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. The video is so quiet. Oop, and we got a Swarm Shambler, cost 1 green. When it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever a creature you control with a 1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Pay 1, tap, put a 1/1 counter on Swarm Shambler. Yeah. Alright, so we're at, what, 2 mythics? 3 mythics? Garbage. We got a foil there. We got a Glass Pool Mimic, cost 3, 2 generic and a blue. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types. And it's a tap land on the other side. Alright. Alright, on to the final stack. Fly through these. We got Zareth San the Trickster, cost 5, 3 generic, a blue and a black. Legendary creature Merfolk Rogue, Flash. Pay for 2 generic, a blue and black. Return an unblocked attacking rogue you control to its owner's hand. Put Zareth San the Trickster from your hand into the battlefield tapped and attacking. Whenever Zareth San deals combat damage to a player, you may put target permanent card from that player's graveyard into the battlefield under your control. Alt Art Kazudu Mammoth, cost 3 generic and 2 green. Landfall whenever land enters the battlefield under your control. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And then it flips. Oop, I'm back here. Where'd it go? And that's what it looks like on the other side. Alright. Another Ruin Crab. Nice. Skyclave Relic, cost 3. Kicker 3, indestructible. When it enters battlefield, if it is kicked, create 2 tap tokens that are copies of Skyclave Relic. Add 1 mana of any color. Foil Jiraga Visionary. And here is Lithoforming. Costs X and 2 red. Sacrifice X lands. For each land sacrificed this way, draw a card. You may play X additional lands this turn. Lands you control enter the battlefield tapped. I have to hurry. We got a Felidar Retreat, cost 4, 3 generic and white. Landfall whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, choose 1. Create a 2/2 white cat beast creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. We got a Jace Mirror Mage. Another mythic. Cost 3, generic and 2 blue. It's Jace Planeswalker. Kicker 2. When your mage enters the battlefield, if Jace was kicked, create 2 tokens that are a copy of Jace. Mirror Mage. Except they're not legendary, and its starring loyalty is 1. +1 loyalty, scry 2. 0 loyalty, draw a card and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to that card's converted mana cost from Jace Mirror Mage. Now I want to get Nahiri and Vivian. I think Jace was the cheapest one. Oh, we got a foil Plains. Kaza, roll Chaser, cost a blue and a red. Flying Haste, tapped. The next instant sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of wizards you control as this ability resolves. Alright, Nimble Trap Finder, cost 2, generic and a blue. Nimble Trap Finder can't be blocked if you had another cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard enter the battlefield under your control this turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party creatures you control game, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever this creature deals combat damage... yeah, I'm sorry. I read that way weirdly. Cards going everywhere. Alright. I got our Angel Warrior token. Swamp, foil, Inordinate Rage. Magmatic Channeler, cost 2 and a red, 1 and a red. As long as there are 4 or more instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, it gets +3/+1. Tap, discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, then choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. Three packs left. Alright. Oh, we got Ancient Green Warden. Cost 6 for generic and 2 green.